AITA for embarrassing a woman at church? First of all, let me say that I'm a woman and not a huggy, kissy person. I don't like random people putting their hands on me. I even avoid shaking hands because I've seen too many people picking their noses and then extending their hands for a handshake. Most people at church know how I feel and respect my boundaries, but then this situation arose. There's a new woman at church who I had never seen before. Suddenly, one day, someone came up from behind me and gave me a bear hug. I jumped and told her not to do that because I don't like random people putting their hands on me. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I just love you so much that I have to hug you." I replied, "How can you love me so much when I've never seen you before? Just don't put your hands on me." The following week, she did it again. She came up and gave me another bear hug. I reminded her that I had asked her not to do that and not to do it again. She said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. It won't happen again." Well, in the third week, she did it again. I pushed her off me and said, "If you don't stop doing that, I'm going to embarrass you very badly. I don't like it, and I don't want you touching me." Once again, she offered a lame apology and went off to bear hug someone else. The next week, I made it a point to stay close to the pastor and some of the leadership. Sure enough, the serial bear hugger approached and tried to hug me again. I shouted, "Oh my god, get your hands off me." She jumped back and asked, "What's wrong?" I replied very sarcastically, "I don't know where you've been." The pastor and leadership laughed, and she went away red-faced and very embarrassed. But she hasn't done it since. A couple of people at church told me it was an move, but I told them that she was the because I had asked her numerous times not to put her hands on me and to respect my boundaries, but she kept on doing it. I told them that she was lucky we were in a church instead of on the street because I would have done a lot more than just yell. So, AITA because I told her to keep her hands off me?